So today we're going to go ahead and learn how to make the May calendar. So we're going to do the first steps for it, meaning we're going to do all the different lines that need to come together to create that May calendar. So the first things that you're going to be needing are pencil, a ruler, or something that will give you straight lines. If you don't have anything like that, then you can go ahead and just draw the lines, right? Whatever is easiest for you. And of course, paper. So if you're ready to go ahead and learn how to make the May calendar, then keep on watching.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is figure out how many lines do we need going downwards like this, and that will go across. So we're going to figure out how many lines are going to go down the page and how many are going to go across the page. So the first thing is to note is that we're going to have to figure out the days of the week. So this is days of the week. Oh. And that is going to go this way. It's going to go across the page. And then we're going to have our number of weeks. And that's going to go down, okay? So days of the week. Who can tell me how many days of the week are there? That's right. There are 7 days of the week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. All right. So that means that we're going to have 7 columns because they're columns that go down the page, right? We're going to have 7 of them to represent from Sunday through Saturday. And then the number of weeks. So we need to know how many weeks are in the month of May. So, spoil alert, it's actually 6 weeks. There are 6 weeks in the month of May. And again, there are 7 days of the week. So we're going to have 6 rows going down. So it's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, one of the other things that I forgot to mention is you also want to leave space to be able to write the days of the week on top. Okay, so I'm going to start making my lines. And what I like to do is just make one really big or long line going down first. Because after that, you can always split up your calendar to have, or you can always split up the calendar so that you have however many columns you want. So I'm going to do my rectangle first. So as you can see, I am putting my ruler to the spot I want, and I'm tracing the line. And that helps you get a straight line. So now I have 2 lines. I'm going to finish up my rectangle because how many sides are there in a rectangle? There are 4 sides. So since I have 2 lines already, 2 lines, and if I add 2 more lines, what does that make? So 2 plus 2, what is that? That's right. 2 plus 2 makes 4. So that line was a little bit long. I'm going to go back and erase it. There we are. So here is my rectangle. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 sides to it. And now I'm going to make a line for the days of the week. So this is where I'm going to be writing my days of the week. Okay, so this is for my days of the week. This is where I'm going to be writing Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the way to Saturday. And now I'm going to go ahead and do my lines going down. So again, how many days of the week are there? That's right. There are 7 days of the week. So I'm going to go ahead and do those. So once I run out of space, I just move my ruler down and I slide it and I slide my pencil. Who remembers what's the first day of the week? Sunday, because remember Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Sunday is going to go right here, Sunday. What goes after Sunday? Who can tell me? That's right, Monday. So this is going to be Monday. And if your lines are a little bit uneven, that's okay too. My lines are sometimes uneven or so forth. And I think that it looks great when it's uneven. Sometimes I'll erase it just to save a little bit of space or go over it, but that's okay. So here's my Sunday, Monday. Now we're gonna do Tuesday. And hopefully I can squeeze in the rest of the days as well. So here is Tuesday. Now, Wednesday. Uh-oh. Thursday. And now Friday and Saturday. So what I think I'm going to do, I'm gonna have to make this a little bit longer. So hold on, I'll be right back. All right, friends, and I'm back. So I extended my lines so that I could have enough space to be able to put my Friday and Saturday. All right, so let's see. We have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have our 7 days of the week. Okay, now we're going to do the number of weeks. Who remembers how many weeks do we have in the month of May? That's right, we have 6. We have 6 of them. So we're going to have to make enough space. So we're going to be having basically 6 of these boxes that happen. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's what we're going to do next. What we could always do is divide it in half. And then we're going to have 3 on each side because half of 6 is 3. And that way we can have it a little bit more even. So I'm going to divide mine in half. Right here. And here. Okay, so now I'm going to make 2 lines. 1, 2. And that's going to help me make 3 boxes in this area. I'm going to do the same thing on that side. So it's going to be 3 and 3. So if I have 3 and 3 going down this way and going down the other way, what's 3 plus 3, friends? That's right, it is 6. So let me go ahead and do that. All right, so now let's count together. We're going to count how many weeks we have. So we have, and we're not going to count this top one because this is where we're going to write the days of the week. So instead, this is where it starts. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here are our 6 to represent the number of weeks there are in May. So now we have the layout of our calendar. And in the next video, Miss Hannah will be showing us how to write in the days of the week and how to write the name of the month. I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time. Bye!